This video is on the fuel sender for my 1994 SL500 R129. I'm making the video because on YouTube I could only see stuff on the R107 and 126 showing this style of fuel sender. I believe the later R129s, maybe 96 onwards, facelifts, have a more modern type of fuel sender with the float hanging on a sort of L-shaped wire, whereas the older cars use this sort of cylinder type system. So my fuel gauge was showing empty, very empty, but on exactly the same position, sort of stuck solid. So I thought, well, hopefully there's a chance the fuel sender's seized up or not working in some way. So getting it out of the tank, disappointed to see there was nothing at the bottom of the cylinder as per other videos I'd watched, so as you can withdraw the float and so forth from the rest of the unit. But having had a closer look at it, I noticed here, up here, we've got two small springs and one big centre spring looking like they must be part of the top of the unit, as in the steel bit here. And other than those, it looks as though the aluminium cylinder would withdraw from the steel part at the top. So soldering iron popped in to the bottom of those springs onto the little circuit board that you can access, melt the solder, springs popped off, and then with great difficulty, because it was rusty inside, I managed to free the aluminium tube from the steel top, which was good. Not knowing what I would find, I then found, of course, what I could see at the top of the tube being this. And there's the contact that the springs were connected to. And all I had to do to get this out was undo the little tabs at the top of here. And a little bit unsure about pulling this out from here in case it was fixed in some way at the bottom, as in maybe factory glued or anything. But this does actually slide out of the tube, which is great. Straight away revealing my problem of bad corrosion on the centre of the shaft. You can just see in the video there's two minuscule tiny little thin wires that the float slides up and down on, because there's little electrical contacts here that the wire passes through, if we can see it on the video. So you want to be super careful with those wires and not really touch them if you can help it. So in my case, hopefully I can get the shaft cleaned up, get rid of the corrosion, which actually comes off not too badly. I'm pretty sure that'll be my problem solved. So this video is hopefully helpful to say that you can access this type of cylinder system. Thanks for watching.